Salutations, fellow chemists. Welcome to this video on a classic multiple choice question here on periodicity again. Which factor explains why the ionic radius of O2- is larger than the F- here? Well, we also need to think about the NDSAE, nice dolphins swimming around Earth, because that helps us to think about the nuclear charge, distance, the shielding, and attraction between the nucleus and the outer shell. And if we need to talk about energy, we can for this one, because we're looking at ionic radius. We do not need to worry about this here. We're thinking about the distance between the nucleus and the outer shell. So before we even get started, we need to know we're comparing O2- and F-. In terms of the number of protons that we have here, for oxygen is 8, for fluorine it is 9. But in terms of the ions here, they are isoelectronic, so they both get a full outer shell. And you can compare this very quickly and see that the effective nuclear charge here is higher. The nuclear charge is higher for our fluorine because it has more protons. And we can also say that the shielding is the same because they're in the same shell. And we move on to the attraction here. Because we have more protons in the fluorine for the same number of electrons, the fluorine should be, or the fluoride ion should be able to pull its electrons a lot closer in versus the oxide ion over here. So in terms of our list here, let's analyze this very quickly then. O2- has more shielding than F-. We already said that's not true. The shielding is roughly the same. They're in the same shell. O2- has more electrons than F-. Definitely not. They are isoelectronic. O2- has lower nuclear charge, so it attracts its electron less strongly. That is correct. They'll be more spread out versus the ones in the fluoride ion. And F- repels its electrons more strongly than O2-. Definitely not. So the correct answer is C for this one, based on our explanation. So hopefully you found that useful. Looking forward to seeing you in the lessons as well. But check out the Chemistry My Resources in the meantime, and take care.